Hi friends, thanks for joining me for another tutorial in Melinda's Rubber Room. I'm Melinda Pierce and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm here today to show you how to make this fun layout of cards. It's quite easy to make and it's a great way to use up your designer series paper. So I'm going to point you down to my work surface and get right to it. This was a card that I just did on my Wednesday Zoom class. That's from 10 a.m. to noon on Pacific time on Wednesday mornings, and you're welcome to join us. All the classes are listed on my it's listed weekly on my Facebook page at Melinda's Rubber Room, and you can get all the measurements ahead of time so that you can do the card with us. Okay, so for this card I used a piece of designer series paper, and I cut it. This was a 6x6 piece of designer series paper, and I cut it down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. And what I'm going to do is put my paper down into my cutter, and the scoring blade goes right in here. And what I'm going to do is just take a pencil and I'm going to measure 3/4 of an inch down, and right where the cutting channel is, I'm going to make a little tick mark. And then I'm going to turn the paper and measure 3 3/4 over from this edge down, and again make a little tick mark there. And then on the bottom I'm going to make a tick mark from the cutting channel over to 2 1/2 inches. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is put my paper into my sorry, I'm lost track here what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to match up this tick mark with the lower right hand tick mark and just cut that. And then I'm going to take my paper and line it up with that corner there and match up this lower tick mark down here. And it's probably better to move your blade to the center of your card, of your designer series paper, so that it doesn't get caught on that triangle at the top. And then move it down to get the rest of the piece cut. Okay, so I'm going to take those pieces, and this is going to form one of my cards, and this will be used for my second one. So you can see how you can make 2 cards out of 1 piece of designer series paper. So now I have 2 pieces of white cardstock. This measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. And this is what I'm going to use to lay my pieces down so that I have that white piece showing underneath. And then I'm going to take this one and lay it down right like that. And I'm going to go ahead and glue those together, and I'll be right back. Paper is glued down. All I'm going to do is take those pieces and glue it down to the base of my card. This measures 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and it's scored at 4 1/4. You can see I've already put my inside of my card in and stamped that. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this to the front. There you go. And I have a couple die cuts that I've already stamped and cut out. These are from the Thoughtful Wishes stamp set and die cuts. So I just stamped this largest image and die cut that out, and I'm just going to glue those into place. Okay, so I've glued those pieces down, and I'm just going to add my greeting. And I'm using Lost Lagoon, which is the same color as I used for the base of my card. It's one of the things I love about Stampin' Up! Is that the cardstock and ink and ribbons and everything matches. I'll do the same on this one. And then I I'm going to add a few embellishments just to kind of add a little something to the white area. These are elegant faceted gems that I'm using. I'm going to use my take a pick tool and use that to help pick up these pieces. And I'm just going to put a big one right there and a couple of smaller ones over here. I'll do the same thing on this other one. If you have any questions about any of the products that I'm using, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll be happy to get back to you. And all of the products are available on my online store at melindapierce.stampinup.net. There's those completed cards, and you can see on the inside I just left them blank so that I can write on them later. All right, I hope you enjoyed that quick tutorial. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. You could also reach out to me on my Facebook page at facebook.com/Melinda's Rubber Room. All right, hope to see you sometime on our Wednesday Zoom classes. If not, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.